When people are looking to go have goals in life, they have to look at the end in mind. Where do I want to be? And how do we get there? How to get there is through simple, small steps. Very often in life, people make a mistake and think it's Yiddishkeit, Judaism is all or nothing. I gotta be perfect. And that's what it's about. It's not the reality. The reality is small, simple steps make a person happy because they see progress. And that's so, so important.
Today's episode is sponsored by Boris M Tax Planning and Advisory. Schedule your free tax strategy session online and get started now. Call us at 212-430-6881 to learn more.
Welcome everyone to tonight's special program, Chazaq's Torah Talks program. We have a special guest every single week. Tonight's guest is Rabbi Yitzchak Wurem. Welcome, Rabbi. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor and a privilege to be here, and I'm looking forward to spending the time with you and to be able to learn and to grow and to be together with everyone.
Okay, great. We're looking forward. So before we have a very special topic. We're talking about happiness, simcha, something that we're all striving for and we're all searching for. But I guess, Rabbi, you can start us just if we could learn something more about yourself and the great work you're involved.
Thank you so much. So I'm currently the head of school at Zucker Jewish Academy of Queens here. It's a school that started just last year. We started with 17 students. Thank God today we have 82 students. The goal is that there should be no Jewish children in public school. We want to be able to provide an amazing opportunity, incredible education, a warm family environment. And I have the privilege of running it together with my partner, Mr. Apton, our principal, and our wonderful dedicated staff. I'm a Musmach from Yeshiva Chavetz Chaim Queens. I learned for the Yeshiva 14 and a half years. I've been in education for close to 30 years. I've worked for the Jewish Education Program of Long Island and their Camp Nagila. And I've been involved in parenting workshops and working with families for decades. And it's just an amazing opportunity to be here this evening to spend some time with you.
Okay, great. We're looking forward, Rabbi. So it's on the topic of happiness. So if you take the common denominator of what people are searching for, people are going to from we're sitting over here in New York. People will go to other countries, Antarctica, the moon, maybe SpaceX. They're looking for something. They're maybe looking for some happiness. What would you say people are looking for? And I guess what's deeper underpinnings of what people are they're searching for?
Excellent. That's an amazing question. I think a lot of time people are looking for happiness outside of themselves, but the reality is happiness really is an internal feeling. We are, as the Gemara says in Kedushin, made up of two parts of our body, a physical and a spiritual component. The spiritual component was provided by Hashem, God himself, giving us an neshama, and the physical by our parents, our mother and father. And there's a constant battle, as the Mesilas Yesharim says, that starts from the day we are born and goes till the day we die between the physical and the spiritual world. And this battle sometimes gets us to be a little bit distracted about what's priorities in life. So we'll look for the moon and we'll look for Hawaii and we'll look for Antarctica and all these other places, looking for escapes and great times to have a chavaya, an experience. But true happiness really rests in looking inside of that pintel yid, that spark inside of a person, to really see that nitzchi is the eternity in the spirituality. And that's the battle and the balance that we face in life. And there's nothing wrong with having fun from society. If anything, Hashem wants us to have fun and enjoyment. But the ultimate of having fun is through Torah and mitzvos and seeing the beauty and the relevance and the deeper meaning involved in it. And through my life and the experience of education and mentoring people and working with families, the more a person looks to themselves and their own midot tovot, their character traits, their self-development, their successes, the more true happiness they have, and it spills over to their family and to the community at large.
And so how does a person get onto that road of happiness? Meaning, fine, Rabbi, we said it's tremendous. Well, okay, fine. Maybe people, they were in the rat race and maybe they were following maybe the marketing in the streets. And maybe they're fine. Now they're okay, fine. Rabbi, okay, fine. Now what do I do? Okay, fine. Maybe I was misdirected, misguided. Okay, what do I do now? What are my first steps to get on the right path?
Excellent. That's an amazing question. I want to share with you my 3-step approach to life. And I hold that this approach has had a major impact on myself and other people I share with. When people are looking to go have goals in life, they have to look at the end in mind. Where do I want to be? in a certain sense, what I want them to say about me at my funeral. What I want my children and grandchildren, great-grandchildren to remember me for. What is that component? And when you know what your goal is, it's almost like putting in the direction in your GPS. If you don't have a direction, the car is not going to reprogramming, redirecting. We have to have a goal in mind to where we're heading for. So number one is we have to know what the end in mind is. Now, how do we get there? How to get there is through simple, small steps. Very often in life, people make a mistake. I think it's Yiddishkeit, Judaism is all or nothing. I got to be perfect. And that's what it's about. It's not the reality. The reality is small, simple steps make a person happy because they see progress. And that's so, so important. And the third component is the fact that Hashem, God, created us and he loves us and he wants us to be happy in this world and the world to come. And by taking advantage of the Torah and mitzvahs we have, by learning, by taking small steps in that regards, it helps. So you see the distance of what we're aiming for. I'm taking the small steps along the way. And I know that I have the loving, watchful eyes of Hashem, God, to guide us through the process.
I love the methodology here. And you were talking about how that you were just saying previously that your happiness will hopefully spill over to your the people around you, your friends, your family. So what if you yourself you now you're on the path to hopefully a brighter light of happiness. But now how do you bring that to others around you who maybe are not on that path?
Excellent. That's a very excellent question. Again, I think the key to success when it comes to other people is called role modeling behavior. When a person is a parent, when a person is a teacher, when a person is a community member, when a person is just a worker in an office, people are watching. Talk is good. Actions speak louder than words. When a person is working and seeing the brachos, the blessings, the good things that they have in their life every single day, they wake up in the morning and they appreciate what they have, then what ends up happening is it spills over to others. And I'll tell you a very important point. Our happiness cannot be dependent on other people. If I'm a parent and my happiness depends if my child is happy, then I'm losing control of the situation because I don't control my child's happiness. If my happiness is depending on if my spouse is happy, I don't have control of that either. All I can try to control is myself and how I respond to others. And through personal development, through limud mussar, learning ethical works, having a Rebbe, having a mentor, having a Rav to guide, and not being shy to be able to ask for help from others is crucial to be able to see that. And once you have that, then it spills over to others, because when a cup is full and it's overflowing, it just radiates and it impacts everyone around them.
Well, everyone has highs and lows in their life. And we want the people. I'm saying what does it say? It says like ace. Listen, there's time to be happy, time to maybe be sad, this and that. So, how do you balance like psukim verses like that together? Whether we always want to be in the state of happiness. How do we juggle them all?
So that's a great question as well. Wow, you're on fire. I think the key to success here is to realize that a person has the ability to be happy all the time. But how do you be happy all the time? Because you realize that Hashem, God, is the one running the show. When a person trusts in HaKadosh Baruch Hu and realizes that he's taking care of me, even when things don't go the way I want it, it is really called Avraham Tava. And everything Hashem does is for the best. It's not all that Hashem does for the best. Oh, I wish it was something else. It would be better. No.
It's not just good for only a bumper sticker. It's to be living. You have to, it's to be reality.
And it's learning it, and it's reviewing it, and it's modeling it, and it's realizing that it's a roller coaster. There's ups and downs in life. But through the bumps and the curves that we go through in life, we have to come back and always look and see the fact that there's a chesed here. We're only going to know the real truth after 120 years when we come and look down and say how everything makes sense. But we can look back at the different situations we've been in the past and see the kindnesses and, past performance of the HaKadosh Baruch Hu's kindness is evidence of future results. We can see the beauty and the passion of how things are, and that can lead to true happiness. There are times that they're difficult. That's true. But when we realize sometimes we have to get that punch and that wake-up call, but we have to take the messaging from it and realize it's coming from a place of compassion and mercy and love.
Powerful, powerful message, Rabbi. And can you leave us off? It's such tremendous gems for us today. Can you leave us with one maybe final take-home practical message that we can remember, not only right now but tomorrow on our road to school or work or for hopefully for the days and years to come?
Thank you so much. I believe that we control our future. How do we control our future? I can make the best out of every single circumstance that's in front of me. How does that happen? We have to always look to see the chesed, the kindness in our life, every moment of the day. So when we're driving in the car, when we're doing the mundane activities of the day, we're washing dishes, we're doing things, we have to always think of the fact that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Hashem loves us, is there for us, cares about us, and He's watching down. And there's no such thing as a mundane action. Everything's just an action of trying to serve Hashem. And if we take advantage of those opportunities, it'll bring true simcha and happiness, purpose and meaning, and every single day will matter that much more for each of us.
Powerful, powerful. Thank you so much, Rabbi, for joining us.
Thank you
everyone for joining us on the podcast, Chazaq's Torah Talks podcast. Of course, everyone's encouraged to join us every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. right here on chazaq.org/live. Thank you to Torah Anytime and different podcast players for streaming it, and for all the people, all the amazing viewers. And of course, we want to thank yourself and Zikar Academy for partnering together, of course, with Chazaq on this mission of no child left behind. We have to give every child, every Jewish child a proper Jewish education. And thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you so much as well. Thank you.